What is up? Welcome back. If this is your first time here and you like to do it, build it, or make it, give us a subscribe. This week, we're building a bed. We're gonna make our own queen size bed for our littlest queen. We had a girl move out and now we have a girl moving up. So one went off to college and the other one's moving into tweenhood. So room makeover. We're gonna slide the cut list in right here for a couple of seconds. And while you do that, we're gonna set up over at the miter saw.
Okay, so we've not made this bed before, so we're gonna a little bit wing it as we go along. I'll be following the directions. First step is to cut the headboard legs and foot legs. So we're gonna use a 4x4 and cut it at 52.5 and 14.5. Get that? Got it. Next step, we're starting with the headboard and we're gonna cut a top header at 67. And the way these plans are written, just so you know too, they're written so that you can adjust the measurements to a king or queen or twin size bed, any size bed. So we're working with a queen and it's width of mattress plus 7 inches. So we're going 67 inches. 67. Yep.
Bam!
Okay, step one, now that we have the boards cut, we're gonna attach the top rail of the headboard to the 4x4 legs using 2 3/4 inch self-tapping wood screws.
All right, well the self-tapping, maybe not so self-tapping. I didn't get self-tapping, so we're gonna drill a pilot hole. Here you go, okay.
Next, we're gonna cut the boards for the slats that make the headboard and a 1x2 that's the backer board to put the slats on. So we're gonna use a 1x2 at 29 inches. And we're gonna modify the plans a little bit. We're gonna use 1x8s instead of 1x6s. So we'll use 4 of those to make the headboard.
We had them laying around and I'm cheap.
Okay, step 2, now that we've cut the 1x2, we're gonna attach it flush to the back of the headboard, and then we're going to add the 1x8 slats to make the, I don't know, headboard back. Is that what you would call it?
Yeah.
Sure.
Headboard back.
Headboard
Works.
back. So we're just gonna glue and nail these on. Okay, step 3 and 4, we're going to pocket hole the 1x8s together and attach them together first and then attach them to the headboard. So the first thing we're gonna do is add the pocket holes.
Alright, everything's pocket hole together. We're gonna flip it over, glue it, tag it down, and then hit these pocket holes to secure it to the top. Alright, I'm measuring out this 2x6 as the bottom brace of the headboard, and we're going with a 60-inch cut. Alright, now we have the headboard laying face down, and we're going to use these clamps to mark a spot 13 inches up from the bottom. Then we're going to attach this 2x6 between the legs.
I like it.
Alright, the 2x6 is going flush with the front of the headboard.
Okay, so we're gonna do the side rails now. We're gonna start with a 2x6, cut to the length of the mattress. In our case, it's 80. And then we're gonna cut a 2x4 to the length of the mattress that will sit on top at 80 as well. And the second set.
All right, we have a 2x6 that's cut down to 80, and we're gonna put some pocket holes in it and attach the 2x4 to the top. This will be one of the side rails.
This is step 6 in the plans, in case you're following along. Okay, we're gonna cut the footboard, which is a 2x4, 2x6, cut to the width of the mattress. Ours is 60.
All right, now we're going to assemble the footboard. It's the same as the rails, except then we're going to attach them to these 4x4 feet. All right, we gotta stand it up for the pocket holes.
What do you mean?
The pocket holes, the pocket hole to this.
Oh. Alright, it looks like the 2x4 centers on the 4x4.
Alright, next step, we're just gonna put some pocket holes in the bed rails. Just gonna put 3 on each side of each bed rail. Alright, let's go dry fit it.
We're going to attach the side rail. Garrett's measuring 14.5 up from the bottom, which is level with the footboard. And he's going to use this little clamp to help guide where the board stops. Yes, and so the side rail here at the foot just goes flush with the 4x4. Next step is to add the cleats and the slats. We can't add those yet because we have to disassemble the bed and assemble it up in the room. So at this point we're going to sand and paint, and we'll meet you up in the room.
All right, since we're gonna distress it and it's a girl's bedroom, we're gonna use some gray, a dark gray, in some areas that we're gonna distress it, and then come through with some kind of purple, pink color thing.
Lilac.
Lilac. So it'll just have a hint of lilac when we distress it. That's the theme. We'll find out if it works. Alright, it's all sanded. We threw some spots in there so that it will peek through when it's all distressed. Now we're going to paint it white. We have the headboard, footboard, and the rails up in the room. Now it's time to assemble it. We're going to keep the footboard on the ground and stand the rails up to assemble it. It'll be a whole lot easier.
We think.
We think. I think. We're going to install the cleats on the side rails. We decided against gluing them because if we glued it, we wouldn't be able to take it apart again.
Because the cleats cover the pocket holes that attach the side rails to the headboard and the footboard. So if you glue it on, that's it. It would be done forever.
This is the bed forever.
Never get home out of this
Should
room.
always live here.
For the cleats, they are 60 inches, same as your length of your mattress.
We put some pilot holes in them, and we're just going to screw them to the side. We're going to use these two bad boys, little 1x2s, as spacers on the top. go cut an 81-inch cleat for the middle and some 62-inch slats, and I'll be right back. Wait for me, Dan. Wait for me. All right. Back.
Yeah, should be 60 and
I see the pencil.
half would be 30.
Ooh.
Look at me.
Look at you with the mathness. You're such a mathlete. Back with some 62-inch slats, and I put a little pilot hole in them. We're gonna space the slats out in the bed. All right, they're all spaced to hand width. Now that little pilot hole that we had, we're gonna put a screw in them.
If you enjoyed today's video, leave us some comments and some feedback down below and let us know what you thought.
And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, and hit that bell to be notified of our new videos. And in the meantime, you can watch this old video or that old video.
Not that old.
And it's not that old, but this one's a better video. You should watch them both, and we'll see you guys next week.